Yo, what's up guys? My name is JPhanta. Welcome back to a brand new video. I just finished up Chinese New Year. Back on the grind once again. And what better way to start off than completing a brand new Super Battle Road fully free to play. So, as you can tell, if you've done this stage before, it is the Resurrected Warriors Super Battle Road. We have a full free to play team. And this took me many tries. It's not the first ever done in the world. I think I'm long gone for doing the first for anything at this point. I've seen many people do it. They have a team similar to this, and so I copied them. That's the best way to do things, just copy people. And for the team, I guess we can go through it as we go through the first fight, which is Videl and Great Saiyaman Gohan. We have the leader as Oob, the 100% leader for Resurrected Warriors. He's at 55%, so I wish I had dupe for him so he can get additional super attacks. I think that would make the run much more easier if you can get an additional lowering attack just to make things more secure, that you don't die in one super attack. Also, for the friend leader, we obviously have the Golden Frieza Angel. He's the 170 lead for Resurrected Warriors, and great typing as well. You want to favor more on the int typing because the last phase is Super Saiyan 3, Angel Goku, and Pikkon, which are both tech. So that's why I have 4 int units in here. The other int unit is Ella Metapula. You've probably seen the 100% showcase that I did a few days ago for him. So that was the main reason why I really tried to attempt this. And I did have like over 200 items, so I was good with, wasting a lot of items for these attempted runs. The next int unit that we have is Bardock in here. So with the combination of just lowering attack, the seal is just making like guaranteed no damage, essentially, is what is my plan. Unfortunately, there's some moments where he can't super attack and it gets scary, and he isn't the greatest tank in the world. He's 100%. Everybody he's 100% except for Oob, I believe. So yeah, that's quite a team. Bardock here, low defense. It is scary when you super attack with him, and he's going to take some hits, especially in the later game. Next, and our final int unit is Demon King Piccolo from the World Tournament. His passive allows all enemies lowered attack by 25%. A very nice combo, which I definitely used a lot in here, was Golden Frieza and Demon King Piccolo together. With Golden Frieza, he also lowers the enemy's attack as well, or super class allies attack. So that made the enemy give us 0 damage essentially. Especially with an item, then super attacks just don't do any damage. We just transformed Oob right here. That's definitely one of the main goals when we start the battle, is see if we can get the transformation. And when I go into this first battle with Gohan and Videl, my goal is, once we finish this battle, make sure we're already lower than 40%, then Ghost Usher, force the transformation straight away. That's pretty much the goal every single time. Although that doesn't happen all the time, you'll see in this video. I did a lot of mistakes here. First off, didn't super attack with Golden Frieza. I don't think I could have, and I wanted to favor the super attack with Oob just so we can lower the attack, and I didn't want to ruin this rotation and put Oob in the first slot with all those int attacks. Although it's sealed, Oob would still take a decent amount of hits, and we also have Videl to also deal with. You can see I'm going for Videl for the most damage first up, and then while we are dealing damage to Videl, we are also greatly lowering attack of Great Saiyaman. Anyway, usually this is the combo that we do here, Golden Frieza and Oob. Although Golden Frieza does lower Oob's attack, that's not really his main purpose here at this point. We have Majin Vegeta on the team as well. The sole reason why I brought Majin Vegeta was to deal with Gohan. I found out that if I don't have Majin Vegeta, I beat this first battle too late, and I get the Dokkan mode here instead of the second fight, which is what we want. We want the Dokkan mode on the second fight, just so we can start off with some good damage and not waste it, because if we did that, then Videl, by the time we get the Dokkan mode, Videl's gone. So you don't want to do a Dokkan mode just on one single person, unless you are in the last battle or something, I don't know. We also have Easy A Piccolo here. With the addition of Buu transforming and the healing, we also have Piccolo's healing capabilities, which is great. And he's going to be good for the second fight. Any fight, I realized when we're doing Super Battle Roads, is that there's always a Goten and Trunks battle. I did, or even Gotenks, there's a lot of consistency with Goten and Trunks. And usually those two are like the most hardest part for me. Yeah, but Piccolo, he's a really good tank after these super attacks, which is awesome, as long as you start lowering the attack. And when he transforms, gets you the heals, and then the Rainbow Orb changing, which makes everybody take an easier super attack. Also, the heal back. And, yeah, that's pretty much our team. So, yeah, we're going to finish off the Great Saiyaman here. So, once we deal with Videl, we can just focus on lowering the attack, sealing. It's very nice when you're dealing with one enemy. It's like a double-edged sword. When you're versing two enemies, it's like they're tougher. It takes a very long time to beat one of them, compared to having 5 enemies where, like, one super attack could kill the last member. But then you have 5 potential super attacks. But with this, once you get to the last enemy, you can just focus on all the super attacks and all the debuffing against one person, which is awesome. We did take a super attack, which it does go well. It means we get underneath 40%. My item usage for each battle, because there's 3 fights in this, is make sure maybe max 2 here. And then I think 3 on the middle part. And then at minimum, have 3 items to spare at the very last part. Because you definitely need it. Every time I've done this and I've had 2 items on the last part, I always lose. So once the first time I got 3 items, I was able to be a little bit more safe and got the win. And here, Majin Vegeta shines here, having type advantage. We just chuck him out all in the front. We can get a little bit of HP back with the Piccolo, with those Rainbow Orbs, and even super attack with Metal Cooler, which still has some good defense and attack stat, even though we lost a little bit of HP. So with completing this Super Battle Road, it means we have one more Super Battle Road to get an extra copy of Super Battle Road Goku, which is the Fusion category Super Battle Road. I don't think there's anytime soon we're going to beat that, but it's nice to know that we just need one more Super Battle Road to be done, and then we can get, you know, additionals, criticals for my Int Goku, which is awesome. We took a lot of damage there, which is good. And you won't see me use any items, I'm pretty sure. Because we are now underneath the 40% HP restriction that Oob needs for the next battle. Here was a tough part. There's obviously a lot of risk in this run. And here is one of them. We wanted to still keep our rotations, but also seal. So I had to put Bardock at the end. Well, I didn't have to, but I put Bardock at the end, hoping that Great Saiyaman does not super attack us. And I realized if he super attacks us, I think we survive if it versus Frieza. And then we have it lowering the attack here. Luckily, I got a crit, so it was good damage. And then he luckily didn't super attack us, which was great. And then we got the seal in, meaning the next turn, it was pretty much free. Because we'll get Piccolo's healing back. And we even got the additional super attack, which was unnecessary. I had to change Bardock's orb potential to have a max additional, because sometimes I couldn't get the super attack with him, because his key passive only activates when versing one enemy. So we got the seal in. I am going to get these Rainbow Orbs. Does get us over 40%, but I believe he will do enough damage to us, especially if Demon King Piccolo takes a hit. I don't remember the run off by heart, so I'm just watching as it goes. I do have my reaction, though, to the very end. I did, luckily, at the end, turn on the camera, just so you know it's me, and I actually did it. And I believe we actually don't kill here. I think he's like a sliver amount of HP left, and we had a little risky moment, a little sweat moment, which was quite fun. And it was good. It was good because then we'll lose a little bit of HP here. Actually, if we killed here, it would have been bad, because we would have been over 40% HP, which means Oob would not get the transformation. And here's a sweat. If we take a super attack, we're pretty much dead here, because we don't have that much lowering attack. And luckily, we did not. We took a normal hit, which drops us under the 40% HP, and then onto the next battle, Goten and Trunks, being STR and AGL. We do have a type advantage character for each one. But other than that, our int units just do neutral damage. Here I go Sasha, which is actually a good thing here. Obviously, Majin Vegeta is kind of useless because we got Trunks here, so I float him out. After this, Majin Vegeta doesn't get used too much. He'll just be like a little bit extra damage. I go for the seal on Trunks here, because we're going to lower the attack of Goten throughout the whole way. So even if he super attacks, it's not going to be too dangerous. But if Trunks super attacks, that's going to be way more dangerous. We'll have Piccolo to super attack Trunks, and then everybody else will target Goten. And that is the plan. I don't know if I changed the plan, though. We also get the Dokkan mode next turn as well. I'm going to do the Dokkan mode with the Golden Frieza. He is... I think he's 100% the one that I picked. And he will do more damage than 55% Oob. Although Oob does have the type advantage. So we do actually some good damage to Goten as well, which was nice. And here we go. We get the transformation. 40%. We get some HP back as well. I don't think I risk it here, although we have the golden duo of Golden Frieza and Demon King Piccolo. I'm pretty sure I use an item here. I think it was a Whis, because I knew that we were going to heal back through the Dokkan mode. So I'm confident it was a Whis, but it could be a Princess Snake. Get the 18 key super with Oob. He does, I think, get a critical on this turn, which is awesome. Yep, there you go. There's the Whis. And I think that was our last Whis as well, which means... I mean, defensive items weren't so particularly important during the last fight, so I could waste that Whis. I was fine with that. And I mean, normal attacks aren't going to do too much now. Get that Dokkan mode. I made sure I got all 6. Concentration during this run for me was like at 100%. But also, I still made mistakes, so... my concentration skills aren't that good. And I think Golden Frieza just does a melee on everybody, and then like I said, I'm pretty sure Oob gets the level 5 crit here. Yep, for almost 1 mil damage, and we almost take out Goten. That's the reason why I thought I'd change targets later on. Where, yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Like, once I saw that Goten had way less health, the problem with this rotation was that not like Bardock, I wanted to get the seal in, but I needed to somehow figure out a way to actually get the super attack. And I was hoping that Rainbow didn't move, because I go for the one on the right. I was like, oh, do I get more damage for Piccolo, or do I just get the orb? And I do get the orb, so that I can get the guaranteed seal on Trunks here. Wait, did I change targets? Yeah, I did. See, okay. I remember that much. And a nice crit. Every time Metacooler supered, I was always hoping for the additional super attack, and there it happened. But no follow-up after that one. Piccolo gets his usual damage here. It was good that Piccolo was not with the rotation with Golden Frieza. That way he can get as much damage as he can. Bardock is still going to take like 40,000 for a normal attack, which is very heartbreaking. I will have to use another item here, especially with Majin Vegeta being on the rotation. Cannot have him be taking a Trunks hit. Luckily, Trunks is sealed, so I think I just use either an Android 8 or a Princess Snake. Get the lower attack on... I still lower the attack on Goten because type advantage for Oob. And it's going to be faster to take him out. And yeah, everybody's focused on Goten now. Here's the 4th item used. I mean, 5th item used. And the last item used for this battle. I can't believe this was the last item I used. Android 8 for the rest of this battle. And now that's where I realized I couldn't get a super attack with Majin Vegeta, which felt bad. But it wasn't the most important super attack ever. Actually, I think that might have been very important, now that I think about it. I think Goten also lives on a sliver amount of HP. Super attack here was perfect. Good reads by me. We only took 32,000, which was awesome. And now we know we're only taking normal hits for the rest of the battle. I'm pretty sure Goten actually lives with a sliver amount of HP. Yeah, we took 50,000. That dodge was so clutch. And now we get the free heal from Piccolo. 5 turns we had to wait. And we're pretty much at full HP after we grabbed the orbs. And not only that, we also have a lowering attack. Yeah, I did bank it here. I put Demon King Piccolo at the end, although Metacooler would be a better tank. in that situation. I was like, all right, we will target everybody, even Piccolo, against Goten and hope that we... Oh, actually, I didn't. I went for the 18 key here. So, yeah, I still banked it, hoping that we kill the Goten, which I think he lives on a sliver amount of HP. I know somebody lives with a sliver amount of HP again. Oh. Okay. Well, I got that completely wrong. I target Piccolo once again against Trunks. And I'm pretty sure Goten here lives on. I still have Android 8's effect on. Yep. So close. If I just super attacked with Majin Vegeta, that wouldn't have happened. Luckily, it wasn't too much damage, but, you know, we still have to deal with targeting one of our strong hitters on a very weak Goten. And I didn't want to waste the lowering attack by using Oob. So I decided we'll just super attack with Golden Frieza, get him out of the way so we don't have to deal with that. And then we can lower the attack of Trunks and then seal Trunks. So we get all the debuffs on the Trunks and take out Goten in this turn. We get super lucky here. Like, really, really lucky, I'm pretty sure. With the Trunks. Because look at how much Trunks is doing. 50,000. But now we start to lower the attack, and you'll see how much of a difference, like, the damage we take by after greatly lowering attack. There you go. We're under 10 digits now. And luckily, he didn't super attack us there, which means we can get the seal in, and it actually works out for us. And now Trunks is on half HP. What I'm thinking now is we need to get that Dokkan meter up again, so we can get the Dokkan mode on the very last battle. So it's essentially another item for us. Grabbed as many Rainbow Orbs. Majin Vegeta sticks on the front of the rotation, because we do not want to take any normal hits, or just any hits in general from... by Majin Vegeta. I think he crits here, yeah. 363. Piccolo now will do a lot more damage now because he's transformed and he can grab more Rainbow Orbs, which was good. Things get very scary after this rotation because now we don't have an answer to a super attack. Although... I think with the super attack against any of these, I think it does just under 160,000 our current HP, as long as we greatly lower the attack. So, I put Oob at front so that he just takes one hit, and then we can greatly lower the attack, so it shouldn't be too much damage compared to Golden Frieza being in the main rotation. Plus, we have the links with, I think they only have, like, Revival or something. Oh no, Strongest Clan in Space is like the only link together or something. I was really thinking of an item, but I said, frick it, and I pressed the purple button because if I used an item, I knew I wasn't going to win the last battle. And here we go. One super attack, and our game plan might be over. Luckily, the first hit wasn't a super, so we get the greatly lowered attack in, making it double-digit tanking. Which was great. We greatly lower the defense, so we can do more damage as well. Metal Cooler here, I think gets 2 or 3 supers. He gets a second one here. I think he gets one more. No, he only gets the 2. But it's still double-digit damage. Now we have a great rotation. We can tank up front. And then seal. So even if he super attacks at the start, we shouldn't be dead. And plus we got Saiyan Pride for some extra damage. And as you can see by our HP, we still have quite a bit. 255,000. And I was thinking... this might not be a great situation because we don't get the guaranteed transform with Oob. So we don't get the greatly lowering attack, which is super important, as you can tell from that battle alone. But I said we got 2 items, plus we got a good rotation right here. Everybody's getting attacked on the first and second slot, And we have 2 int units, both that can greatly lower the attack through their passive. And I don't even think I use an item here. Because I was like, I was too confident. Too confident with the results. But it did mean I had to float out Oob. So, no Oob. But I do target Super Saiyan 3 Goku as the lowering attack target. Unfortunately, Oob's pre-transformation doesn't get greatly lower attack with his 18 key. It's just normal lower attack. We take 52,000 for a super. That's nothing in the grand scheme of things. Like I said, these two combined take really no damage if you can lower the enemy's attack. And yeah, we target Pycon first. And he does a super attack. Both super attacks here, which is our greatest defensive unit. And we even dodge right there, which was even better. It really went our way in this battle. But you'll see, I'll screw up very, very soon. We still take decent amounts of hits with Demon King Piccolo, but nothing too, like, life-threatening. Piccolo here did get me scared a little bit. We did lower the attack, but he could super attack Piccolo still. So I decided to use an item. I didn't want to use a Ghost Usher, just because I knew the next rotations would be worse. Since we still have 2 int units, and we're only taking 1 hit, I decided to just Princess Snake, and then put Bardock up first, so we get the guaranteed seal, so that it was impossible for Piccolo to take a super attack. Not only that, we get just enough to get an 18 key super with Metal Cooler, which was very nice. No super attacks, which was great. So we got the seal in, and that was successful for 2 turns, which was awesome. It saved our butts. We still take 10,000 though from Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And 20,000 for type disadvantage. We got 1,000,000 attack stat for Metal Cooler. He's going to do some good damage right here. Almost 800,000 plus the additional attacks and the additional super attack as well. And it was a crit. So we're almost halfway HP on Pycon. And he tanks very fine. Here I use another item. Oh no, I think this is the one where I screwed up the rotation. Like, I screwed everything up. This was like a really bad situation. So I was looking at the orbs. And I was like, oh no. I can't put Frieza in the first spot because he can't super attack. And I just couldn't wrap my head around what I can do to get a super attack. And I completely forgot that the Demon King Piccolo and Golden Frieza provides 2 ki for each other. And I wanted Majin Vegeta to be in the middle because that's where the least amount of attacks are. And then, for even more safety, I will use an Android 8 here. Because I just didn't want Majin Vegeta to get us killed. There is the Android 8. And I didn't realize. I realized I didn't know I needed 4 ki. So I reset the app hoping it cancelled. I was so mad. I was like, no way I lose here. This is not where I lose. This was like my best run. And so I reset the app thinking, we only just collected it. But Dokkan's too smart. Dokkan's too smart. So we go through the attack. Take the super, 79,000. We still had Android 8 activated, so the defense does increase a little bit. And we didn't take too much damage, which was, to my surprise, well, I mean, we only took normal attacks, and we've lowered the attack, so I guess it makes sense. But yeah, now this rotation, this was the one where I wanted the Ghost Usher. I knew that we were going to get not enough int units to tank moderately well. And with the Ghost Usher, we were able to really have free range of what we wanted to do. I decided that I should rely on the additional attack with the Bardock, float out Piccolo, and we have the Dokkan mode ready with Metal Cooler on board. Which was awesome because we had so many purple orbs in the middle, waiting. All we had to do here was not take a super attack against Goku. This wouldn't take it so long to grab orbs if I knew that, you know, Goku was sealed. But we also get an attack in with Margin Vegeta, so that was nice. And I was praying that we could take out Pycon, but I don't think we do here. I don't think we have enough attack power. But still, 18 key super with an Ella that's 100%. I think that's probably better than having Golden Frieza super attack. So, in the end, it kind of worked out. We've got the lowering attack passive going with Demon King Piccolo, so, you know, normal attacks wouldn't do too much damage, even though we only just normally lower attack of Super Saiyan 3 Goku. 2.5. All I wanted from Cooler was the additional super attack. He goes for 2 normals and then no super attack, which sucked. We take a super here, which was like the best moment. I was like, we're good. We are good. We're living. And all I wanted now was Margin Vegeta. If you could somehow get a crit or an additional super attack to take out Pycon, will be good. Our HP gets really low after those normal attacks. We did get the crit, by the way, from Demon King Piccolo. But with the Dokkan mode, we got pretty much a full heal. And next turn, we get the transformation with Piccolo, which was great. And now that we're versing only one enemy, Bardock's passive goes full ham and gives us the extra key. I put the Oob in the first slot because we didn't want to take too many hits with type neutral. And hoping that Super Saiyan 3 Goku already super attacked last turn, so it would be less likely to actually get him to take a super attack from him now. Which it doesn't happen, which was awesome. We only took 25,000. Start lowering attack again. And our ints go ham. Frieza here. Chunks, little Chunks. He does do a super attack, but we dodge again. The amount of times this Golden Frieza has dodge, I didn't check whether or not this Frieza was only at 5 dodge. By all means, he could have like 10 dodge. Well, that's impossible. Like 12 dodge. Or 11 dodge. And then we even dodged twice, I think, with Bardock. Which was crazy. Piccolo with the full heal back. And rotation-wise, like enemy rotation-wise, perfect. We've just put Metal Cooler up front. But yeah, our damage dealer, we have Piccolo in here who isn't taking any hits, which was awesome. And I even super attack with Demon King Piccolo because any little bit of damage, even though he's at 55%. Oh yeah, if I mentioned that everybody was here was 100% except for Oob, then I was lying. Oob and Demon King Piccolo are both at 55%. But the dodges are just crazy. And just like that, we, you know, pretty much put him in a infinite lock. And I have my reaction right here. I turned on my camera, so I'm going to wrap things up on the commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed this little run through. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All my social media links are down in the description below. Both my Twitch channel, which I do attempt Super Battle Road there every single weekend or do some sort of challenge. Also my Twitter there if you want to stay updated with me. And finally, my second channel if you're interested in me playing different games other than Dokkan. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up. Hopefully you had a good day. I'll let the other JPhanta figure things out there. Stay fizzy. Peace out. Nice additional. Yes! Okay! Oh, damn. Oh, my. Oh, my. Dude, I'm so scared. Here we go. Okay, I think we should be all good. We should be all good for now. We have Metal Cool on the other rotation. And now we have Bardock to seal. Guaranteed seal. So, I mean, now we're just here for damage. We're all good. I screwed up a little bit because I was nervous. But now we got Piccolo out of the rotation. We don't have to deal with his stupid type disadvantage. It's weird. I didn't end up transforming Oob, which was, I thought, going to be the hardest thing in the world to, like, get the win if we didn't transform. But we're doing it. We're doing it. I think one strong super, one critical super from Frieza, and we're good. And then it will be another Super Battle Road done fully free to play. All right, we'll have Oob as last resort. We're going to have Oob as last resort because I'm too scared to put him in the middle just in case of the potential super. Any normals, though, we're fine. I mean, this is all our lowering attack units. Additional super! That's it! That's it! Finally! The amount of times I had to do this. Oh my, let's check the team out. 34 minutes to complete. That was the team that I used. I used every single item as well. That is going to wrap up the video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All my social media links are down in the description. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, Twitter, as well as my second channel. I would really appreciate it. But, yeah. I'll see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. But as always, stay fizzy. Peace out.